Okay guys, so me and Crayon Eric, a training partner that I've had for quite some time, we're going to try to prove or disprove a theory. He has ran across, Crayon Eric has run across a fill-in formula of 225.5 for a 1/4 inch wave dipole. Now if you don't understand this, stick around, watch the video. If you don't understand, reach out to me or him. I can explain this to you. I can help you understand this and start building your own antennas instead of buying these ridiculous priced antennas to start with. Okay, you can get those really good quality antennas later, but I can show you how to build one, and so can he, for half the price using these formulas. The difference is this formula and this formula. We're hoping this new fill-in formula of 225.5 will cut down on our wire length and give us better SWRs at the beginning. So I'm going to build the 234. I'm going to fill that in with my formula. He is going to use the 225 fill in, and we've given ourselves 1 hour to build these antennas. That was 40 minutes ago, and I've just now got all my antenna stuff out to start doing the build. So let's get after it, guys. So I've done cut my wire, and this is the wire that we'll be using is the BN Tech Go 26 gauge, and I'll be using a Leatherman. And how you do this is you just put it in the Leatherman at the clips, but you don't squeeze all the way. You just apply pressure, tilt your pliers, and pull, and you get the cut you're looking for. If I can get it to focus for you. Okay, well, as you can see, I've got the cut. So that's how you do that. On these Cobra head connectors, there's a pass through on the bottom to relieve tension off of your connecting point. I pass mine through it and then come back through. Make sure you twist those ends really good. Come back through and then put it through the hole and then twist your wing nut down. Now, yes, you can put eyes on this and do it, you know, for a longer lasting build. But for me, this right here does exactly what I needed to do in a timely manner that I had to do it in. And I like doing these backwards from each other. So I'll put that one through the opposite way, pull it through, open that up. You can see the little pass-through hole. That's going to make the connection. And if you have a little extra on the back side, just fold it over, twist it back down, and pull your slack through. Boom. Okay guys, so I've got about a 1.75 SWR right now, which isn't where I want it. I actually want it below 1.5, but 1.75 will get us by tonight. I built this antenna using the 234 formula, the fill-in formula for a 1/4 wave, and I had to take 6 inches, almost 7 inches off of each side, and I could probably go on down to about 9 inches on each side, so 18 total inches in all to get this to that 1.5 mark that I'm looking for. So we're gonna get on the air and we're gonna see what Eric got on his SWRs for his with a fill-in of a 225.5, I believe it was. So stick with me. Okay guys, so me and Crayon Eric have made it happen. We have made contact on 30 meters using WinLink peer-to-peer on 2 built antennas on the 30-meter band. Mine was using the formula of 234 while he was using a formula, I believe, of 225.5 that he found out of a old Marine operator manual, I believe it was. So my SWRs got down to 1.8, 1.75, something like that, after having to take off almost a foot in total length. I think it was actually 18 inches in total length is what I had to take off, and could have used a little more. But let's go over and check out Eric's page, see what his came back at. Let's see if he had to take off as much as I did. And maybe his formula was better than mine, and we can start using a different formula to plug in. That's what this is about. It's about training and figuring out different ways to perfect your equipment in a better manner. So if there's something we're missing and we need to make our equations better, and we could figure that out somewhere different, then that's what we need to use. We don't need to be naive to think that, you know, whatever we have today is the best that we're ever going to have. So always be willing to upgrade and to perfect things. Don't always think what you have is the perfect thing. Be willing to work with somebody else and let them tell you a correction that they may know that you can do to better your equipment. So let's go check them out, guys. I was reading through an old Marine Corps manual, and it said the radio operators were told to use a frequency of 225.5 whenever they were cutting vertical antennas with telephone wire. So I wanted to see what would happen if I used that same measurement whenever I was putting together some new dipoles. I was really surprised with the readings. So I made a 40, 30, 17, and a 20 meter dipole, and all of them came out using the 225.5 calculations. All of them came out with a great SWR reading of 1.3 or below. I was super surprised, very impressed with the readings. Now that calculation works here for me, where I'm at here in West Texas, where the ground is dry, super rocky. All my antennas are usually set at about 3 feet above the ground using 20 gauge wire. So that calculation worked for me. No additional cutting, measurements, no lengthening, no shorting. That just seemed to be the sweet spot where I'm at.